Do you have an old credit card that you never use anymore? Maybe it's lying around collecting dust at the bottom of your wallet, and you may be wondering if you should cancel it. Today, we're going to answer this question and explain whether you should cancel your credit card. We'll also cover how canceling works, how it can affect your credit score, and what you should do instead if it doesn't make sense to cancel. And stick around till the end, because we walk you through how to cancel your credit card step by step, so that you do and make any mistakes. But before we get started, please subscribe and leave a comment below. We love reading your thoughts and questions. And if you find value in today's video, please give it a like because it helps us grow. There's two main reasons why you may want to consider canceling a credit card. First, you may just have an old card that you never use, and it seems silly to keep paying the annual fee to keep it open. Or second, you may have gotten a better offer somewhere else, and you no longer need the benefits that your old card used to provide. But before you start cutting up that plastic, you should know that canceling a credit card can have some unintended consequences for your credit report and your wallet. So does canceling a credit card hurt your credit score? The answer is yes, but it depends. Let's look at why. Credit scoring models like FICO take several factors into consideration when calculating your score. And these include utilization, payment history, average age of accounts, credit mix, and the number of new accounts. When you cancel a credit card, it can impact several of these factors. For example, your credit utilization will immediately go down because UVA effectively reduced the amount of available credit that's accessible to you. If you had a credit limit of $1,000 on your card and a balance of $100, this would translate to a 10% utilization rate. But if you cancel that card, that $100 balance will stay the same, but it will now represent 100% utilization, which is very bad for your score. In fact, most credit scoring models consider any utilization above 30% to be high risk. So if you have a bunch of cards with balances, you should pay them down below 30 before canceling any of them. Another factor is your average account age, which is calculated by taking the average age of all of your credit accounts, including credit cards and installment loans. This is calculated by dividing the total number of months that your account has been established by the number of accounts that you have. For example, if you had a credit card for 30 months and you canceled it, this would lower your average age of accounts. Shorter average age of accounts may signal to lenders that you lack experience managing credit. It means they and know how you will handle credit if you were to get approved for a mortgage, car loan, or personal loan. A third factor is credit mix, which includes credit cards, installment loans, finance company accounts, and retail accounts. If you cancel your credit card, it will remove the credit card category from your credit profile. That may not be a big deal unless you retrying to get a credit product that favors certain credit mixes. For example, many auto lenders prefer to see evidence of installment loan payments in your credit file because it demonstrates that you can manage monthly payments. Finally, canceling a credit card can impact your score if you have recently opened it. Credit scoring models tend to favor applicants with older accounts because they signify a longer track record of good credit management. So if you recently opened a card and then canceled it after a few months, this could negatively impact your score. Although there are some risks associated with canceling a credit card, that doesn't mean you should never do it. So here are 3 situations where you should absolutely cancel your credit card. High annual fees. Do you have a luxury card that you barely use? If you own a luxury card and don't use it often, it probably doesn't make sense to keep paying the annual fee. Bad terms. Check the terms of your credit card agreement carefully. There are some credit cards that charge interest on balance transfers or cash advances. Some also charge interest even if you pay your balance in full each month. If you notice anything you don't like, contact the customer service department to ask if they can waive those fees. They might agree if you ask nicely. Overspending. Are you tired of getting hit with late fees? If you frequently miss payments or struggle to pay the full statement balance each month, it's maybe best to cancel your card to prevent further damage to your credit score. But before you start canceling everything, there are some alternatives you should consider. Can you downgrade? Many issuers allow you to downgrade your card to a lower tier version. This may reduce the annual fee or change the perks that you receive. For example, if you have Chase Sapphire Preferred and you don't mind losing the travel benefits, you could downgrade to the Chase Sapphire Simple card, which has no annual fee. Is there a different product you prefer? If you're interested in switching to a different card issuer, call your current company and ask if they offer a better deal. They do. Simply transfer the balance on your old card to your new one and then cancel the old one. Can you negotiate? Calling your credit card company to cancel can sometimes lead to counteroffers. If you've been a loyal customer for many years, your issuer may offer to waive your annual fee or change the terms of your account. It never hurts to ask, but be prepared to walk away if they aren't willing to budge. Now, let's talk about how to cancel a credit card. When you cancel a credit card, the account stays on your credit report for 10 years, but it changes from an active account to an inactive one. This doesn't hurt your score, but it does show that you have closed the account. To cancel a credit card, call the customer service number on the back of your card. Be prepared to provide your account number and other identifying information. Ask the representative to walk you through the cancellation process and confirm that the account will be closed. In most cases, you'll have to use the phone to cancel, and you can't do it online. Before ending the call, confirm that the account has been closed and check your credit report to ensure that the account status shows closed. Also, don't forget to destroy the physical card securely. You don't want someone else to find it and use it. Let's do a quick recap. Should you cancel your credit card? It depends on the specific circumstances. It's generally a good idea to cancel a card if you don't use it regularly, it has a high annual fee, or if you want to simplify your finances. However, you should keep in mind that canceling a credit card can hurt your credit score by lowering your credit utilization. Average age of accounts, credit mix, and recent credit activity. If you're worried about how canceling a card will affect your score, consider downgrading to a lower tier version, transferring your balance to a different card, or negotiating with your current issuer. Before canceling, always call the customer service number on the back of your card to cancel. Do not forget to confirm that the account has been closed and check your credit report to ensure that the account status shows closed. Also, don't forget to destroy the physical card securely. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. What about you? Have you ever canceled a credit card? Share your experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We hope you're enjoying our content. If you want to learn more, check on the next video on your screen.